Gather around, my people. Let me tell you a story that will make you laugh, gasp, and maybe even say, "Chai, wonders shall never end." In the great kingdom of Umuoba, there lived a prince, Prince Obinna. Ah, this prince was not just any prince. He was fresh like today's bread, rich like Nigerian jollof, and had just returned from abroad. But before I tell you about his return, let me introduce another important person in this story, Ugonnaya, the palace maid. Ugonnaya was not just any palace maid. She was a young woman with a heart of gold, a mouth as sharp as a razor, and a love for free food. But nobody noticed her, nobody, until Prince Obinna came back. Now, after 5 long years in Obodo Oyibo, Prince Obinna finally returned to Umuoba. He was now a big man, rich, educated, and smelling like a foreign perfume. As the villagers rushed to welcome him, even the mosquitoes in the air seemed to be celebrating his return. But the prince was bored. After 5 years abroad, the only thing he could see was yam, palm trees, and goats crossing the road like they own it. Now listen, my people. As Prince Obinna entered the palace, he saw something, or rather someone, and immediately his heart jumped like an okada on a bad road. It was Ugonnaya, the palace maid. She was hunched over, struggling to carry a heavy basket of yams, her wrapper slightly loosed, her face sweaty. But in the prince's eyes, she was not just a maid, she was a goddess, a queen, the love of his life. His heart started beating fast, his legs became weak, and before he knew it, he started smiling like a mumu. But Ugonnaya didn't even notice him. She was too busy thinking about the free food waiting for her in the kitchen. Determined to speak to her, Prince Obinna stepped forward and said, "My dear, what is your name?" Ugonnaya paused, turned around, and looked at him from head to toe, like she was inspecting spoiled meat. Then she said, You want to know my name? Do you want me to fetch water for you or sweep your room? Quickly speak up, I beg." The prince was shocked. He was expecting her to blush and say, "Oh, my prince, I'm honored." But instead, she was talking to him like he was a village boy asking for Gary on credit. My people, what will happen next? Will Prince Obinna succeed in winning Ugonnaya's heart, or she will chase him like a stubborn goat? Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss part 2. You don't want to miss what happens next.